Hey everyone, Daniel and Gav here from IGN now. We just got back from the Disney store for the midnight launch, and I think we probably bought the first two BB-8s in the UK.
We didn't. We queued up like a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, because
we are nerds.
I've got a Star Wars t-shirt on. This is my one. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. And first off, it feels like a very high-end product. It's very nice packaging. It kind of sturdy, and it's a matte finish.
Yeah, as you said, like it kind of feels like an iPhone. Like, it feels like when you get an iPhone box, and it feels like that kind of sort of thing.
Yeah, and like, right, look at this. The little tag on the top is like the Sphero logo.
I didn't even know what Sphero was
attention to detail. So what is Sphero? It's actually a company that Disney own a stake in.
Really?
And then they put Bob Iger put them in touch with Star Wars people when they were making the movie.
Look at this. It's so good.
So the kind of the premise behind the packaging is almost like you're buying a droid.
Yeah.
So
you are.
Well, you are. That's what we're going to get onto. He feels like a little droid.
Yeah.
Very cool packaging on all sides.
Yeah.
And then open him up.
Oh, there he is.
Let's get that to one side.
This shows you how to put his head on. And this is awesome as
well.
Because
the head can pop off.
It does. This is really cool, because you could make little BB-8 chocolates if you wanted to. That's what I'm going to do. How about you?
I'll probably just play with that.
I'll make them, and I'll bring them in and you can eat them. When I asked the lady at the shop how his head stays on, she said, with the Force.
How'd you put his head on?
There's a magnet in there somewhere. There you go.
Oh.
Done, mate.
Well, I haven't done it before. You know, it's my first time. Got the charging base.
Yes.
So it's inductive charging. So there's no wires between BB-8 and the charging cradle.
Yeah. The thing that you asked me as well, you were like, do you get any spare heads with it? What are you planning on doing to him? No,
because we spoke. I'm not saying this, but we spoke to the man from Sphero, and he has a word that, because the head does pop off, you know, doesn't actually, when we use it, it never popped off, but it can do. Yeah. And he's obviously worried about kids losing it, so I think you might be able to buy spare heads in future. Yeah. Which actually would look like quite a, you know, a depressing item in the Disney store.
It's got a good bit of weight about it. Yeah. I asked him what would happen if you like run it off the top of the stairs, would it break? And he said he reckons it wouldn't.
He says highly durable on the box.
He also said it's pretty waterproof as well.
Pretty water resistant. They're not advertising that because they don't want you to lob it.
That's right. How are they doing that?
Cool.
Should we get him on?
Should we get yours?
Let's do it.
So this is Gav's BB-8. We've had him on charge for about an hour. Yeah. He does take 3 hours to go to fully charged, and a full charge he'll run for about an hour.
That's right, yeah.
So, should we take him off the cradle?
Yeah.
So yeah, he actually does loads and loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a remote.
Right.
He does that.
I have only just started driving him.
Okay.
Right? And it's hard.
So he's obviously based on gyroscopic technology, so he doesn't topple over, and his head's always moving. It basically moves like the thing in the movie.
Yeah. So, do you want him to say yeah?
Yes.
What about no?
Yeah, okay. So the thing I love most about it is it feels like it has personality, because he's got these like little nuanced movements.
This is personality matrix going right now. Oh, what's he doing? So these are these little vignette things that they do, right?
Okay.
So there's little sort of like...
So you should say you're controlling this using your phone.
I am, yeah.
Using an app.
Stick him in the app. Stick him in the...
Behave!
He's naughty.
Calm down. So the thing you were talking about with these vignettes.
Yes.
What are the vignettes?
So basically they're like little animations, and the guy who we just spoke to who made him says like they basically, the way that they went about making him was they did a bunch of like animations and stuff like that, and he can actually do these now. So if you press a button, you see him like move his head around and stuff like that. Like, that's him saying yes, that's him saying no. There you go. And he did say basically they're going to be adding more like all the time, because he said like this like sort of software on your app that you'll have, like it'll be updated all the time with like new movements and things like that, which would be really, really good. Yeah,
so and some of the vignettes are based on movements you've seen in the trailer already, so actual like kind of characteristics BB-8 has in The Force Awakens. And we spoke to him about the updates that are coming in the months to come. It sounds like some of those updates will have like movements and gestures from The Force Awakens.
Well, yeah, he basically said that, didn't he? He basically said like, you know, they're gonna... The reason that they haven't put those in there is because they're going to be important to the film. Yeah. And he said, like, as soon as you see the film, you're going to realise what he's talking about. And I was like, oh, okay, that's quite a cool thing, man, isn't it? Let's take him out. I reckon I'm in good control of it. So use the app thing, to sort of see where he faces. So, and
so you change the direction he's pointing, and then you.
Right.
This is where he's gonna like commit suicide off the edge of the table. Right. Anyway, so you can also record messages with him.
You can.
So just like Princess Leia recorded a message using R2-D2, you can kind of record a voice and a video message using the app.
Yeah.
And then BB-8 projects it. So it's not a full hologram, but you can look through the app on your phone or tablet.
Yeah.
And through an augmented reality experience. It looks like you're projecting a video on the floor.
He's kissing me.
I don't think you should have one of these.
I got it now. Okay. So, come on, BB-8.
So what else does he do? You've been playing with him.
Got voice recognition.
So what does he recognise?
Not me yet. But when he does, you can say, okay, BB-8, and you can like wake him up, you can send him on patrol. And the patrol thing is actually really, really good. So if you stick him in a room and send him out on patrol, he'll actually map out that room. So eventually he won't be bumping into stuff. So at the beginning, he will be bumping into stuff. But then after a while, he won't be. I think one of the reasons that I just really like it is because it's not a toy. It is a toy. But this is BB-8 from the film. Like this is actually the actual robot that's tooling around in the trailer and stuff, and now he's tooling around in our office.
I think that's why I like him too, because
it feels real. Like it feels like a real thing.
I think you've had so many toys in the past that are kind of robotic toys, and you press a button and it kind of does stuff that you saw in the movie.
Yeah.
But this actually feels like someone's animating it.
Yeah.
And it feels like it has personality. Like it was sat on your desk, and it was just turning around like having a chat with us.
Like I wasn't telling him to do that. I was just doing it.
That's the thing. You can just leave him, and he just like is BB-8.
I think it's just amazing. Like, I mean, so we paid 130 quid for it. It's $149.99. But I don't know. I didn't think twice about buying it at all because it just feels like it doesn't feel like a toy. Like you bought like the Elite series like action figures.
I bought a lot of stuff, Gav.
I bought a lot of stuff, but like the Elite series, like that doesn't interest me because it's just something that's there. I'm not going to be able to play with it because I get no joy for that. Whereas
this is a life companion in many ways for Gav.
And I just I love the idea as well, like of it being able to do his own stuff, and then the guy who, just like you're just going around by himself, like patrolling your house, and the guy said as well, you're going to be able to at one point like rack up the vignettes, so you're actually going to be able to like program them, do a little macro.
So you can like have like a scene.
Exactly, he could be acting out little scenes for you in your thing. Like it just feels, it just feels like it's not a toy. It just feels like it's the actual.
It looks like you're doing Hamlet. It's not a toy.
But it's just.
It is the quintessence of man.
I actually feel really bad when I take his.
But don't do that.
Oh, okay, I'll put it back on. Yeah.
Okay. So that's BB-8.
I love it. It's going to be I've just checked on Amazon to see how much it was. It's already sold out in the UK. I want to take him home and play with him now, please.
Let's go.